Welcome back to AI Pulse Hub channel. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, share, and click the notification bell for new video uploads. Here is one strong fact to start. A recent study says about 30% of work tasks could be automated by AI in the next decade. This number might feel large. It can make you feel unease about the future. It can make you worry about job prospects and what skills you'll need. But this statistic is not a prediction of doom. It's an early signal of a significant shift you can prepare for now. Change is coming, but it doesn't have to be a crisis. We need a calm plan to navigate this new landscape. Clear, simple steps that build real professional value. It's designed for young adults and job seekers wondering where they'll fit. My goal: move past the hype and fear around AI. We won't focus on dramatic headlines or worst-case scenarios. We'll break down practical realities of how AI is changing work. We'll look at what AI tools do well, and more importantly, what they cannot do. That distinction is where your opportunity lies. The future isn't about competing with machines, it's about collaborating with them. We'll outline a clear path forward. Identify and develop skills that are uniquely human. Deep creativity, emotional intelligence, complex problem solving. We'll explore a long example, how a teacher can be transformed for the better with AI. We'll provide a short list of new jobs emerging because of this shift. The aim: a concrete, accessible vision of the future, full of possibility, not threat. Final sections offer a simple, actionable plan. Specific steps you can take over the next 6 months. Daily habits to keep you adaptable and informed. The world of work is being reshaped, but you can shape your role. This essay is your guide. Start today, with a steady hand and a clear mind. To build a plan, we must first understand the tool. What does AI really do? At its core, artificial intelligence is a powerful pattern-matching machine. It can process enormous amounts of information far faster than any human ever could. It excels at tasks that involve recognizing patterns within vast datasets. For instance, AI can read millions of medical documents to find connections that might lead to a new treatment. It can analyze financial markets in real time to detect signs of fraudulent activity. It can draft simple emails. It can write basic code. It can create a first version of a marketing report. AI can handle tasks that are repetitive, rule-based, and data-intensive. Think of AI as a very capable, very fast assistant. It can generate text. It can create images and videos from a simple prompt. It can translate languages with increasing accuracy. It can help a software developer find bugs in their code. In these roles, AI is a productivity multiplier. It takes over the tedious and time-consuming parts of a job, freeing up the human worker to focus on higher-level tasks. It automates specific tasks, not entire jobs. This distinction is critical to understanding its impact on your career. However, the limits of AI are just as important as its capabilities. AI does not have consciousness. It does not possess genuine understanding or common sense. It cannot feel empathy. It cannot have beliefs. It cannot form its own independent goals. Its creativity is a sophisticated form of mimicry, recombining patterns it has learned from the data it was trained on. It does not know why something is funny. It does not know why something is beautiful. It does not know why something is morally right. It can only predict what humans might label as such. This means its work often requires a human to review. Humans must refine. Humans must approve it. The machine can generate 100 options, but a person must decide which one is best. These limitations mean that AI is prone to making mistakes. Sometimes these errors are small and easy to fix, like a strange phrase in a generated email. But sometimes the errors are significant and even harmful. An AI might produce biased information because it was trained on biased data. It might hallucinate facts that are completely untrue. It might fail to grasp the subtle context of a human request. This is why a person must remain in the loop. A human provides the critical judgment. A human provides the ethical oversight. A human provides the real-world context that the machine lacks. While AI handles patterns and data, humans excel in areas that are messy, ambiguous, and deeply personal. Your most durable skills are those that a machine cannot easily replicate. The first of these is genuine empathy and human connection. A nurse comforting a frightened patient. A therapist guiding a client through a difficult time. A leader inspiring their team during a crisis. These roles require the ability to read nonverbal cues, to listen deeply, and to build trust. AI can simulate conversation, but it cannot form a real relationship. It cannot provide the authentic care and understanding that defines these essential human interactions. Another critical human skill is high-level strategic thinking and complex problem-solving. AI can optimize a known process, but it cannot invent a completely new one. A human entrepreneur who spots a new market need. A scientist who formulates a novel hypothesis. A community organizer who builds a coalition to solve a local issue. These are acts of true ingenuity. They require imagination, intuition, and the ability to connect disparate ideas. You are needed for the problems that do not yet have a known solution. Deep original creativity is also a fundamentally human domain. An AI can generate a poem in the style of Shakespeare, or a painting in the style of Van Gogh. It does this by analyzing their work and creating a new combination of familiar elements. However, it could not have been the first Shakespeare or the first Van Gogh. True artistic and intellectual breakthroughs come from lived experience, from personal struggle, from a unique worldview. A novelist who writes a story that changes how we see the world, or a musician who composes a piece of music that moves us to tears, is channeling something that data alone cannot capture. Your unique perspective is a valuable asset. Finally, ethical judgment and moral reasoning are skills that will become even more important. As AI tools become more powerful, we will need people to guide them responsibly. We need AI ethicists to design systems that are fair and unbiased. We need managers who can decide when it is appropriate to use an AI and when a human touch is required. We need auditors to check AI outputs for accuracy and integrity. These roles require a strong moral compass and the ability to ask difficult questions. Who benefits from this technology? Who might be harmed? What are our responsibilities? Machines can calculate, but humans must deliberate. Given where humans remain essential, what specific skills should you focus on developing? Let's create a calm, practical list. These skills are not about becoming a computer scientist. They are about enhancing your human abilities and learning how to work alongside technology effectively. The most important skill is clear thinking. Break down a complex problem into smaller, manageable parts. Evaluate information and make logical decisions. In a world full of AI-generated noise, a clear thinker who can find the signal will be incredibly valuable. Next on the list is communication, especially storytelling. AI can generate reports and data points, but it cannot weave them into a compelling narrative. Explain complex ideas simply. Persuade an audience. Connect with people on an emotional level. Practice explaining things to others. Learn to structure your thoughts into a clear beginning, middle, and end. Third, develop strong interpersonal skills. Teamwork, collaboration, emotional intelligence. The future of work involves solving complex problems no single person can tackle alone. Work effectively with diverse teams. Learn to listen actively. Learn to give and receive constructive feedback. Learn to understand the perspectives of others. These abilities are the glue that holds successful projects and organizations together, and they are very difficult to automate. Finally, cultivate a baseline of technical literacy. You do not need to become an expert coder, but don't be afraid of technology. Learn the basics of how AI tools work. Practice using them for small tasks. Understand concepts like prompts, data sets, and algorithms at a high level. This technical literacy will allow you to be an intelligent user and manager of AI. It gives you the confidence to experiment with new tools, to ask good questions about them, and to spot when they are not working correctly. This combination of human-centric skills and basic tech fluency is the key to a durable career. Section 5. A deeper dive. The teacher and the nurse in an AI world. Let's make this concrete with a long example. Think about the job of a high school teacher. Grading papers, creating lesson plans, managing student records, communicating with parents about routine matters. These tasks are important, but they take time away from the core mission of teaching, connecting with students. Now imagine this teacher's job augmented by AI. An AI tool could draft 5 different lesson plans for a history class on the Civil War, complete with relevant readings and discussion questions, all in a matter of seconds. The teacher then reviews these options, selects the best one, and refines it to fit their specific students' needs. This frees the teacher from hours of repetitive work. With this newfound time, the teacher can focus on what truly matters. They can spend more one-on-one time with the student who is struggling to grasp a concept. They can lead a more dynamic, in-depth Socratic seminar because they are not exhausted from grading papers the night before. They can notice the quiet student in the back row who seems withdrawn and check in with them, offering support that an algorithm could never provide. This shift transforms the teacher's role. It moves from being an information dispenser to a learning coach, developing students' critical thinking, developing students' creativity, developing students' collaboration skills. The teacher gives hope. The teacher notices a student's fear of failure and offers encouragement. The teacher helps a student navigate a complex social problem with their peers. AI can handle the what of education, the facts and the figures, but the teacher is responsible for the how and the why. This makes the teacher's job deeper, more human, and ultimately more fulfilling. Let's consider a shorter example. A nurse in a hospital. AI can constantly monitor a patient's vital signs from multiple sensors, alerting the nurse to subtle changes that might predict a coming crisis. The AI can manage medication schedules and update patient charts automatically, reducing the risk of human error. But when the alarm sounds, it is the nurse who rushes to the bedside. The nurse uses their training and experience to assess the situation, calm the anxious patient, and make a split-second judgment call on the next course of action. The AI provides the data, but the nurse provides the care, the compassion, and the critical human judgment. The reshaping of jobs is not just about changing existing roles, it is also about creating entirely new ones. As AI technology becomes more integrated into our lives, a whole new class of jobs is emerging. These roles are designed to build, manage, and guide AI systems. One of the most talked about new roles is the prompt engineer AI interaction designer. This person specializes in crafting the right questions and instructions to get the most accurate, useful, and creative output from an AI model. It blends language skills, logic, and a deep understanding of the AI's capabilities. Another crucial category is trust and safety. This includes AI ethicist, AI auditor. An AI ethicist helps develop principles for responsible AI, fair, transparent, aligned with human values. An AI auditor tests algorithms, finding hidden biases, checking accuracy, preventing unintended harm. These roles need technical knowledge plus humanities, law, or social sciences. We'll also see more AI trainers, data curators. AI models are only as good as the data they are trained on. AI trainers teach models with high-quality examples and corrections. For example, medical images, complex legal language. Data curators keep datasets clean, accurate, and representative to prevent bias. These jobs are detail-oriented and need subject matter expertise. Beyond tech roles, expect jobs that blend technology with human care. Think of a creative collaborator who uses AI to generate hundreds of concepts, then picks and refines the best ideas. Narrator. The future job market isn't tech versus human. Narrator. It's the fusion of the two. Narrator. The prospect of learning new skills can feel overwhelming. Narrator. The key is to start small and be consistent. Narrator. Here is a calm, practical 6-month plan to help you begin adapting to the new world of work. Narrator. This plan is not about becoming an expert overnight. Narrator. It is about building foundational knowledge. Narrator. And more importantly, building the habit of learning. Do not try to do everything at once. Focus on one step at a time. The goal is steady progress, not frantic activity. This slow and deliberate approach will build real, lasting competence and confidence. Month 1. Explore and experiment. Your goal this month is simply to become comfortable with AI. Choose one simple free AI tool. Chatbot, ChatGPT, Gemini, Image Generator, Midjourney, DALL-E. Spend 15 to 20 minutes each day playing with it. Ask it to perform small tasks. Ask it to explain a topic you're curious about. Ask it to write a poem. Create a strange image. Pay attention to how it responds. Practice asking your questions in different ways to see how it changes the output. The goal is not to produce anything useful yet, but simply to learn how to interact with the tool. Month 2. Learn one foundational tech skill. Choose one basic technical skill to learn. Fundamentals of data analysis. An introduction to Python. How to use a data visualization tool. There are countless free or low-cost online courses available. Dedicate just 30 minutes a day to your chosen course. The consistency is more important than the duration. This process will demystify technology and show you that you are capable of learning technical concepts. Month 3. Focus on a human skill. Practice active listening in conversations with friends and family. Join a local club or volunteer group to practice teamwork and collaboration. Teach someone a small skill you already have. Read a book on negotiation. Read a book on emotional intelligence. Intentionally practicing these skills will make them stronger. These are the abilities that will differentiate you in an AI-driven workplace, so give them dedicated attention. Month 4 to 6. Build and share a small project. Combine what you have learned. Use an AI chatbot to research and outline a short article. Use basic data skills to analyze a public dataset and create a simple chart. Use an AI image generator to create visuals for a short story you write. Spend month 4 building a first version. In month 5, show it to 1 or 2 trusted people and ask for feedback. Use that feedback to improve it. This simple act of creating and sharing proves to yourself and to future employers that you can adapt and learn. A 6-month plan provides structure, but small daily habits are what truly compound into lasting skill over time. Building a resilient career isn't about grand, occasional gestures. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every day. These habits don't need a lot of time. Their power comes from brevity and repeatability. Integrating these practices will keep you aware, adaptable, and continuously improving. Think of it as light, daily exercise for your professional mind. First, dedicate 15 minutes each day to informed curiosity. Read one article about AI in a specific industry, or watch one short video about it, preferably in an industry that interests you. Don't chase every headline. Slowly build a mental map of where the tech is applied in the real world. Over time, you'll see patterns and trends and develop a nuanced perspective. This habit prevents surprise and helps you spot opportunities early. Second, spend 20 minutes practicing a core skill. Write a few lines of code, work through a data problem. Or practice a human skill. Write a one-paragraph summary to improve communication. Experiment with a new prompt in an AI tool. Focused, deliberate practice on one thing is the key. Small daily investments beat infrequent cram sessions. They build deep, usable knowledge layer by layer. Third, connect with one person about your learning journey. It doesn't need to be formal. Talk briefly with a friend, or a classmate, or a family member. Tell them what you learned today, or what problem you're trying to solve. Explaining your process clarifies your thinking. It builds a support system and keeps you accountable. This habit fights isolation and opens you to new ideas and perspectives. Finally, take 5 minutes at the end of the day to write down one thing you learned. A simple act of reflection. What worked? What didn't? What surprised you? Metacognition, thinking about your thinking, is a superpower in a changing world. It helps you internalize lessons and become a more effective learner. A short note in a journal or digital doc is all it takes. Combined, these small daily habits create a powerful engine for lifelong adaptation and growth. We have covered a lot of ground. We started with a startling statistic and moved toward a calm, actionable plan. We have seen that while AI will automate many tasks, it will also create opportunities for more meaningful, human-centered work. The future does not belong to the machines. It belongs to the people who learn how to work with them. Clear thinkers, creative problem solvers, empathetic communicators, ethical leaders. It belongs to those who are willing to remain curious and to keep learning. The fear surrounding AI often comes from a feeling of powerlessness. The antidote to that fear is action. Not frantic, panicked action. Small steps, deliberate steps, consistent steps in the right direction. You do not need to have your entire future figured out today. You just need to know what to do next. The path forward is not about making one giant leap. It is about taking a single, manageable step, and then another, and another. And this is how you build momentum. This is how you build confidence. This is how you build a career that can withstand the winds of change. So here is your clear first action. Today, right now, open a web browser. Pick one of the free AI tools we have mentioned. Chatbot image generator. Then, ask it one question related to your work, your studies, a hobby you are passionate about. Just one question. See what it produces. Try rephrasing the question and see how the output changes. Your goal is simply to take the first step, to move from being a passive observer of this technology to an active user. This simple act demystifies the tool and puts you in a position of control. After you have done that, take out a piece of paper or open a new document. Write down your plan for month 1 from the 6-month plan we outlined. Commit to spending just 15 minutes a day for the next week exploring that tool. That is it. That is your calm plan. The shock of change is a wake-up call, but it does not have to be a source of anxiety. Use it as motivation. Use it to start building, slowly and steadily, a future where you are not just relevant, but essential. The new world of work is being shaped as we speak. Start shaping your place in it today. The goal, not just survive, but thrive. Build a resilient, rewarding career. We'll outline a clear path forward. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share, and click the notification bell for new video uploads.